Welcome back to News Geelong as we move into the world of Geelong sport with our own Mitch Scoop Cleary.
Thanks, Rollo. First up tonight in sport, we speak to Geelong VFL player and Queenscliff Premiership star from last season, Daniel Gibbs, as he prepares to take on Sandringham in the VFL Sunday.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, I've played the last two, so it's been a good experience.
Well, you've come from a premiership team, so that must have given you a lot of confidence to come up here to Simmons Stadium.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's given me heaps of confidence. Being premiership player and best on ground in the finals, given me good confidence to come down here and play good footy.
Well, of course, Queenscliff, they were super last year and they're continuing on their winning way this year. So you'll be spending some time toing and froing, do you think?
Yeah, back and forward, yeah. So if I have to play for Geelong, I'll play down here. But if not, I'll go back to locally, play Queenscliff and play good footy down there. So. Well,
that must be a great experience for you, coming up here to the VFL and pitting yourself against the next level.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, it's good to play against that top level. The high intensity sort of a lot quicker than the local footy, but it's good. It's great to
Well, you had a bye.
Level.
Yeah, you had a bye last week, so you went back to Queenscliff.
Yeah, went back to Queenscliff. We had a close win against Drysdale, 6 points in the end. So, it was good to get up. Yeah.
Some of the guys I've spoken to said when they do go back to their local league, it's pretty tough down there because perhaps the skill level is just that little bit lower and you've got to do a bit more.
You got to work a bit harder, really. You sort of not quite get your own footy, but sort of, it's a lot, more congested, sort of, found it. So,
Getting used to that tempo.
Yeah, that's it, going back and forward. Going back and forward, sort of, playing VFL and then going back locally, but it's good.
Thanks, Daniel. As the Geelong Football League interleague side trained with the Geelong VFL side on Wednesday night, we took the opportunity to catch up with interleague coach Glen Wallace as he prepares for next Saturday's match against Ballarat.
Yeah, look, I have been around the traps for 4 or 5 years, but this is my second year doing the job, so looking forward to it again.
Well, you go to Ballarat this time, Eastern Oval, I understand, so what do you expect to encounter there?
Well, firstly, on the Oval, our assistant coaching team has been very, very diligent. One of the guys actually measured the dimensions of Eastern Oval, so we're all over how it looks and what kind of dimensions it is and how we need to set up for it, so which is really good. And we've also, myself and Ben Patrick have been down there and watched a local game of Ballarat football, so we're very familiar with the ground and we think we're going to pick a side good enough to win it, hopefully.
But we've got a round of local footy coming up, so you'll have another look at these lads?
Yeah, exactly right. We're down to about 36 at the moment, plus our development squad, and we'll cut that down to about probably 26 after Saturday night's round. So, it should be good. As far as the players to be able to pick from, we're blessed. We've got certainly a terrific lot of talent, and look, I think the great thing is it's probably 60 deep, I think, so while some blokes might not be available, it doesn't matter, and I'd rather the guys that are motivated and willing to play and want to play for the jumper and the league, so I think we're in a really good position. Yeah,
that is an important thing. I know it happens in Bendigo, it happens all over the place. You've got players who at the last minute want to pull out of an interleague game, and it can cause chaos. So, as you've said, you want blokes who are committed, don't you?
Absolutely, but I think right from the start, from a squad point of view, it's important to get a good age balance. So, we've sort of picked some preliminary sides and things, and we think we've got the mix pretty right. We've got a couple of 30-year-olds, a 32-year-old, and then after that it falls right away. So you've got your 26-year-olds who are in their prime of their football career, and then you've also got some 21-year-olds who hopefully are jumping at the bit and really want to play some good footy for you. So this year it's 3 versus 4 in VCFL, so Ballarat's 3 and we're 4, so we're hoping to win the match and go to number 2 and hopefully play off 1v2 next year. So it is important for us.
Thanks, Glenn. Now we catch up with Geelong Lady Supercats youngsters Emily Coronis and Maddie White as they prepare for this weekend's blockbuster doubleheader, firstly tonight against Knox and tomorrow night against Nunawading.
How important is it for you guys to step out in front of your home fans and you get to play in front of the men's team a lot this year? Good to get that exposure in front of a big crowd?
Yeah, well, we're 4-0 at home, so it'll be good to get another win and still be undefeated at home. But the home crowd's really good, and as many supporters can come by and support us to beat the team, so it'll be good.
7-2 now, start of the season, you can't have asked for much more. Coaches must be really happy with your progress at this stage.
Yeah, definitely. We were looking to get the 7 wins, a really quick get up on the rest of the conference and keep us in the lead for a long time coming.
You're playing Nunawading Saturday night as well. It's another big game for you girls.
Yeah, well, especially coming up after Knox on Friday night, it'll be even bigger, especially a double header. But we've handled double headers before and we've come out with the win, so hopefully we'll do that again and win again.
How tough is it to play 2 nights in a row and yourselves being the younger girls get maybe a bit more game time Saturday night as you look to rotate a bit more?
Oh, we hope so. We get more game time. I mean, it's always a good thing. But no, we're always, ready to play, and we get good recovery in, so our bodies are right and everything. So it's awesome.
And Maddie, you've been involved in the under-19 Australia camp and that sort of thing. Can you run us through what's happened and then next weekend looking ahead?
Well, they've picked a team to go to China. So the 6 AIS girls go to China. But next year, at the start of January, there's a World's Championships, and so they're picking 12 of us girls, and there's a squad about 15. So there's about next weekend is the first camp of that series, and then we have a few more camps, and they'll pick the team. So it's really exciting.
And yourselves, how do you think you're going to progress and maybe get more game time as the season wears on and workloads are shared around? You obviously want more time on court to develop a bit more?
Yeah, look, everyone wants court time, but we're just going to keep working hard on training nights, and hopefully we get on the court a lot more.
Yeah.
I'd like to say something. Like playing on people like Kylie and Morrissey and Docky and stuff, you do learn a lot at trainings and stuff. So, we can only do our best at trainings and learn from those players. So, we're going to improve, no doubt about it.
Thanks, girls. That's all we have time for in sport tonight. Be sure to catch us next week, and go Cats tonight. Back to you, Rollo.
Thank you, Mitch. And now for all the weather expected for Geelong and the Surf Coast over the next 6 days. Let's look at the week ahead. Tomorrow, Saturday, will be partly cloudy with isolated showers, contracting to the Surf Coast by early evening and a top of 17. Sunday will continue to be partly cloudy with isolated showers on the Surf Coast and a top of 17. Monday will continue with the partly cloudy conditions with some isolated showers on the Surf Coast and a top of 18. Tuesday will be mostly sunny and a top of 19. Wednesday will see the sunny conditions continue with a top of also 19. While Thursday will return to the partly cloudy conditions with patchy rain later in the day and a top of 18. Today around Geelong and the Surf Coast it was cloudy with isolated showers on the Surf Coast from the late morning, extending throughout from midday. We reached a top temperature of 19. And that's the weather outlook for Geelong and the Surf Coast. Stay tuned for Daryl Pittman and the crew for the local footy show. And tomorrow morning begin your day in the perfect way with the GDFL netball show followed by the GDFL local footy show featuring the biggest man in local footy, Big Dick Philpott, and the biggest mouth in grubbications. Don't miss it. You can then tune in to 94.7 The Pulse FM for the Anarchy versus Werribee Central's GDFL match, and from Vision Australia Radio Geelong 99.5 FM, the big GFL match of the day between Newtown and Chewell and Bell Park. Remember, local footy is real footy. Thank you for joining us on News Geelong. To our good friends from Laurie's Lunch, enjoy your monthly lunch, and remember, take your time and smell the flowers. From all the team at News Geelong, enjoy the rest of the evening. Have a safe and enjoyable weekend and a very good night.